How's it going, guys? Video number 2 in regards to the topic of Kanye West and his Donda album in relation to his engineers. So I seen another engineer and another tweet from another engineer about him working 33 hours. 33 hours. The worst I've ever gotten was about 23 hours, like working for somebody, and it was rough. I mean, we definitely took like breaks, but yeah, it was like the worst I had gotten. I'm like, sheesh, this is nuts. But the guy said that he, after working with Pro Tools, it seems like he got jittery, he lost his sight, and he fainted to the ground after 33 hours. You know, 33 was the year of Jesus' ministry. That's besides the point. But 33 hours of working straight. I don't know if he was sorry, I'm getting a little excited. I don't know if they took breaks, but I know 33 hours of working on anything is nuts. That's insane. And again, I get it. When, the whole, I've been working on these things for 3 summers. That's a different word, like 3 summers, like I get it. Kanye West is a high level artist who works high level. He's probably those people in that top percentage that works like mad, and he just works. But again, think about that. Just think about that. Kanye for himself has to be in relation to all the things he's gone through. This work schedule, especially with his perfectionism, does not seem to be good with his mental health. I seen a video. It was in regard to Andy Mineo and Ruslan, where they were speaking about the need for self care. So self care, self wellness. You care about yourself. You balance out your life. You take breaks. You learn to enjoy yourself and manage your work life scenario. So, given that, it helps. It helps because I get it, or I can empathize. I'm not really a high level artist, or anything like that. But I understand the idea of working, because your stuff has to be excellent. You gotta make some excellent work, because you can't, especially in this popular media, you can't sit here and skimp out and just worry about, oh man, this is good enough. Give people like kind of bogus work, even if the stuff is good. Like, people have high expectations for high level artists, so I understand that. It makes perfect sense. But my issue, I mean, if you're okay with that, if you're okay with working over a day straight, over a day, and what is that? A day, 6 hours is 33 hours. So that's like 4 shifts, 4 8-hour shifts straight. Is it 4 8-hour shifts? Yeah, it's close. It's close. Very close. It's like a day and then 9 hours. And he said he got jittery. Well, of course you got jittery. You stayed up. You stayed up for about an hour, and maybe he drank a lot of coffee while he was up too. And again, I get it, but that doesn't mean it's right. That doesn't mean it's right. We have labor laws for a reason, because people, if they get the opportunity, they can overwork their employees. Now, am I saying this for Kanye? I have no idea. I don't know. I just reading this when he says, here, let me do this little quick read. He says, I'm back, guys. Again, you can say this alleged, sure, alleged. I don't know. I keep telling you, this is just a limited amount of information, but I'm going to read it. I'm back, guys. Yesterday, after 33 hours of Pro Tools, I got jittery, lost my sight, and then fainted to the ground. Ambulance came, and all I'm told, I fought not to be taken to the hospital. Anyway, I'm back. Getting ready now. So, what I'm saying is just, I'm glad he has a ginky spirit. Again, I guess in my opinion, he has a very lively spirit about things. He's very energetic. He's ready to get things done. And so it's still, I mean, if that's something he is capable of doing, sure. But at the same time, like, should you be having people work 33 hours straight just because you do it? I have a problem with that. That's a little funny to me, because that's a lot. That's a lot. That's 33 hours. And who knows if he had breaks. And again, if that's what Kanye's used to, I can understand why Kanye is having stressful moments and issues in his mental health and stuff like that, because that's unnatural and that's unhealthy. And people need to rest. People need to rest. That's a necessity. Why do you think God ceased from work after the seventh day? To rest. Now it's a habit now, a pattern that's instilled into humanity to eventually get your rest. You should not do this no sleep, team no sleep, grind all day. Okay, fine, you'll get your money, but guess what? Your mental health will decline if you constantly work. It's like, for instance, job I've been working at was like 50 hours, and that has its own reasons. Which, I mean, I guess it's just a company, it's a little weird, but you'll have to know when you get in there. But I was working 50 hours, and again, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. They have breaks often, and that's one of the reasons why I appreciate that place, because you get breaks. You can go to the bathroom. You get like, you just have enough breaks. It's spaced out to the point where you're not overworking yourself at a period of time, and which I appreciate. But like, yeah, this is crazy. 33 hours is nuts. I just wouldn't do that. Artists, high level artists, I mean, again, that might be what they're used to, but these are common people. And again, maybe this guy's okay when he was like, yeah, ha ha ha, I was fighting, man. Yeah. All right, I'm back in the booth. I'm like, is that okay? Is that okay to laugh about? Should we just bring in child labor laws? Because high level artists want people to start wilding out with those hours. I just have a small issue. Again, I can't say this. This is just one text, but I hope this isn't true. If Kanye wants to work that much, he has a mansion. He can fall back if he wants to. He has an audience that will be waiting on him. It's kind of remind me of when Ruslan was talking about okay, these people like regular when he had this talk with Andy Mineo, they were saying, I can't wait. When I make an album, when I'm trying to make an album, I can't wait 2 years. People won't be waiting on me like that. But with Kendrick Lamar, his stuff is anticipated. His albums are anticipated. So he could sit here and say, I'm gonna chill out for years and I'm gonna worry about my mental health. All right, I'm gonna just do my thing. And people will say, Kendrick, when's another album, bro? When's another album? And they can say this for years. I think they said the same thing for Jay Electronica. And that dude was like, I think he made that. He spaced his stuff out over like half a decade. He waited a good minute from what I understand. But it just I just don't find this to be feasible with a, I don't know. I'm a little iffy on that. Like, if that was this engineer's choice to get paid to work like that, fine. But I'm just all about, like, it's good thing. It's a good thing to work. Work is a beautiful thing, but have a balance. I feel like I'm all right. I just can't shake the feeling I have something else that I have to say. Like, as a Christian, Kanye should be looking out for people he's working under, and definitely paying them. I'm like, I'm not fronting, man. Like, if he says in his Jesus is King, this is the reason why I charge my, this is why I charge the prices that I charge, because I can't let my family starve. Put that on your engineers too, because they can't let their family starve either. So I'm like, just saying, you like, it just reminded me of Lauryn Hill a little bit when she was like, do it for God. She had everybody working, and some of them, I think some of them were expecting money, and she was like, do it for God. And I'm like, regardless if you're Christian or not, you don't put that impetus on people to say, hey, do it for God, work for me, work hard for me. Maybe not get any breaks, maybe get breaks, maybe not get any breaks. I have a deadline, again, she had a deadline, but somehow they have to do it for God. She's getting paid for this and they aren't, but they have to do it for God. She's doing it for God too. So what's the difference? So I'm just saying, I'm just, regardless if you're a Christian or not, I think those standards are very important. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying I understand it. I just know the standards. And if you need a work-life balance, they need a work-life balance too. So that's all. That's all.